I want to welcome everybody to my new project.
Oh, hello.
As you can see, I got a towel over it, so I'm going to give it a proper unveiling. Now this radio came all the way from Bangor, Maine. I bought it on eBay, and I got it yesterday. So, this is a 1930 Gloritone radio.
Hot damn.
Here it is.
Glory, hallelujah.
Isn't that a weird looking radio?
Isn't that weird?
I've never quite seen anything like it. It's a gothic looking radio, and I think it would be right at home in a haunted house. What do you think? So this radio is 1930, so that makes it 94 years old. The cabinet's in pretty good shape for a change, and I'm glad of that. Now wait till you see the back of this. I was pretty surprised. Let's turn it around. See that? The tubes are upside down.
Why is everything upside down?
Now this radio did have a little damage. This tube was laying down here. The cap had broken off, and it had gone to air. Luckily I bought some extra tubes when I ordered this. Look at that, isn't that weird? It's got these nice globe tubes. Very beautiful.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Let's take a look at this plate here. The plate says it's a screen grid electric receiver.
Blasted newfangled inventions.
And it's got some licenses from RCA and Hazeltine. And it's made by the United States Radio and Television Corporation.
Well, then fix the television set.
Chassis number 27. That's the model of it. Volts 110. Watts are 65 watts at 60 hertz. And it's got a serial number on there. There's the bezel.
Can you read it?
It says Gloritone on it. Now this one doesn't have stations listed. It's just got numbers here. This is typical of early radios. Here's the on-off switch and volume control. Looks like the knob is broken. There's the grill. Very good shape. Sort of looks like eyes here, huh? And a mouth.
So creepy and cool.
Maybe some teeth sticking out. It's got 3 decorative screws here. Okay, I've got this on its side. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Looks like this whole thing and the chassis is all in one piece.
That's so weird, though. Isn't that weird?
And it looks like maybe if I loosen the screws that are attached to the cabinet here, maybe I can lift that out of there. What do I got to lose, huh? You know, I think I should take out the tubes just in case something falls. I don't want to damage these, so let's take the tubes out. 227 tube. 245 tube. 224 tube. And a 280 tube. That's the rectifier. Okay. This seems to be stripped here. It is stripped. Let's hope a ghost doesn't pop out. Scare me when I take this off. Let me flip this the other way, maybe I can lift it out. I figure these wires just pull out here. So I marked them on here and labeled them on this side. Okay, here's the tuning condenser.
What the hell is this?
Look at that. Capacitors are in here. There's probably some in that can there. Transformer. Well, it's the next day, and I've been trying to figure out what some of these parts are. Like this thing was up here. I unscrewed it. It looks like this may be some capacitors in there. I'm not sure. Then there's this thing here. That's really strange looking thing. I don't know what's in there.
These are wonderful things.
Let me show you this here. Take a look at this capacitor here. It says 2/10 microfarad type 209. Then it's got a 966 here. And it's made by John E. Fast and Company in Chicago. So I need a schematic to find out what this is. What is the 2/10 capacitor?
Why, whoa!
I don't know. This looks like another capacitor can in here. But I have no idea what's inside there. I'm gonna have to find a schematic for this thing. Okay, I went on Nostalgia Air and found the schematic here. This is the Model 27, and it looks like there's an early version and a late version, and it's got both of them on here. The only difference I can see on these is on this early version, they have the volume control down here, and it's listed as a 1000 ohm or 1K, and one end of it goes to the field coils here, and the other end goes to these canned ohm resistors here, and the wiper comes down here, goes up here, connects to this 350 ohm resistor, and goes up here to the cathode of the first RF tube here. Now the late version, it's got the volume control here, and they got one end directly hooked up to the antenna coil here. The other end connects to this 350 ohm resistor, and that one goes up to that cathode. And the wiper goes up here to the antenna coil up here where the adjustment is, which goes to the grid cap, I believe. So which one do I have? I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here's the volume control. I got one end of it hooked up here, and we'll just see what it is across these 2 points here. So it says a 7.26K. So that proves I do not have the early version. I have the late version. So at least I know that. After going through this schematic, I think I found out what this is. See, this is a canned ohm resistor up here, and there's wires going in there. So this has probably got some capacitors inside it. On the other hand, this thing,
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know what that is. Unless it's this here. This supposedly is a transformer of some type, but I have no parts list, but it doesn't tell me what it is, and there's nothing written on this schematic. So I'm going to dig a little bit harder to see if I can get any more information on this thing. Well, after hours and hours of searching, old Buzz hit pay dirt. This website is Steve Johnson's antiqueradioschematics.org, and under Apex Factory Service Manuals, I guess Apex and United States Radio and Television Corp. Or maybe the same company. I'm not sure about that, but here it is, the Gloritone. Look at that, Gloritone Radio Service Manual and Parts List. And here's the models. Mine's that 27 model. And look at that, there's 35 pages on here. It's $10.95, so I'm going to buy this. You can download it, then print it. So when I get it printed out, let me show it to you. Well, there it is. Pretty great looking manual, man. It's got a description of the radio, about the antenna, the amplifier, the detector, power unit, volume control. Got repairs and adjustments, tests, tuning condenser alignment. It's got some test stuff here. It's got some tests you can run. Service data. It's got the schematic. One of the other models even had a phonograph attached to it, so it's got information on that. But the most important stuff, I just took these pages here. Now I've got the nice schematic here, you can read it. And I put all the tubes on here and labeled everything. That one transformer, I didn't know what it was. It's an audio transformer. And it's got this, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Now they got this so you can see this is split here. So this part here is flipped over so you can see it. So you got your three cans here. And this is the can with the capacitors. And there it is. That is that audio transformer, 1956. That one thing that said 2/10 of a microfarad. 2/10 of a microfarad is 0.2. I flunked math, so I don't know what 2/10 of anything is. So anyway, this is great. This saved my ass. Let's see what I could do with this radio, and maybe we can power this up. Wouldn't that be something? I don't think this radio has been touched. I think it's in virgin condition. Cue the virgin comment.
Are you a virgin? I beg your pardon?
All right, you all ready for some fun?
Yes!
What I'm going to do here is power this up without the rectifier tube. Now there was that one bad tube I spoke of earlier. I've got a new one in here. It's this one right here. I've checked the windings of the high voltage, and that's okay. So I'm not too worried about that. So we're just going to power this up. See if these 4 tubes light up. See if we get some high voltage.
Nice!
This meter is hooked up to the high voltage pins right here on the rectifier. So, variac is hot. Let's turn this on to AC.
is exciting for me.
And let's just go up to 30 volts. Oops.
You big dummy.
A little bit nervous here. 30 volts. Wow, we're seeing 214 volts. That rectifier socket. Now in the listing, they said they powered it on and it made a buzzing noise. So I'm not too worried about it blowing up. Let's go up to 60. I see this tube's lit. This tube's lit. This tube's lit. I can't tell on that one. Let's go up to 90. .508 volts on that rectifier socket. There's little or no draw here. We shouldn't expect any because the rectifier tube is not in there. Let's go up to like 110 here. This looks pretty much normal. Let's see if we're getting this one is lit up. So is that. They're all lit up here. That's good. That's very good. So, you think I should put this in here?
Yes, please.
Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't go away. You don't want to miss this. Here's something really cool. This is the volume control switch. And they've got a power switch separate there. Isn't that the coolest thing you've seen in a long time? I love that. Whoever came up with that, I salute you. That was great. Well, I took out the speaker, measured the output transformer, it's good. Measured the field coil in here, it's good. And this is made by Utah Radio Products Company, made in Salt Lake City, and offices in Chicago and Salt Lake City. That's a nice speaker. Let's take a look at the cone.
Hey, be careful! Be careful!
Be careful, fingers. The rectifier tube is bad. Oh! It's got some loose pieces in there. I don't know if you can see that. See those pieces on the bottom there? I don't know if that's because that took a hit and that broke off. That's one of the elements that's hooked up to these plates over here. You see that there? That piece that broke off goes in here, down in here. See it over here? That piece in there broke off. So, it's no good. But we still can test it. I have another 80 tube. So, let's power this baby up.
Yeehaw!
Okay, I think we're ready here. I've got the rectifier tube in. I'm going to power this up with the two electrolytics that are the original ones. We'll just see what happens. One of these is hooked up to the first electrolytic. This is to the second one. Now I'll probably do this in stages. I'll probably bring it up to 30 volts, let it cook for 10 minutes, and bring it up to 60. So I'm going to use editing to just make that faster.
Good.
So the variac is hot, the box is hot. We'll turn on the radio and we'll bring it up. Hopefully it won't pop or smoke or something. Okay, that's 30 volts. I don't believe it. We're getting DC voltage already.
Wow!
That's the surprise of the hell out of me. Okay, that's about 40 volts. I'm going to pause it here for about 10 minutes and just let that cook. Well, we're back. It's only been 5 minutes. So I think I'll just go up to 60 and see what happens. Okay, that's 60. It's drawing a little over half an amp here. I see no smoke. One of these is reading 52 volts and the other one's reading 31. I'm gonna pause this for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. And if you look at it, the voltages have gone down here. This was up to 50. It's down to 32. Let's bump it up a little bit more. 65, 70, 80. We'll let it cook there for a while. Those electrolytics are cold. Let's proceed till 90. Okay, I'm going to pause this for 5 more minutes. I'm not going to rush this. Oh, that went up. It's over an amp. This is 1.5 amps, so it's about 1.2 amps. I don't think I should go any further on here. But nothing's getting hot on it. I'll let it cook a little longer and see if that's going to go down a little bit. That hasn't gone down, but it's making a buzzing noise. Let me see if I can get the mic in there.
What's that noise? What is that noise?
Okay, I'm going to give up on this. I'm going to hook up a couple of electrolytics on it. Then we'll power it up with those on there. I gave it a try. I put in a 10 here. I didn't have an 8. Then I put two 4.7s in parallel to bring it over 8. Let's do it. Let's go up to 30 volts. Now we see the B plus coming up. That's up to 100. That can't be right. Both of them? So soon? I don't know. Let's go up to 40. The current draw is good on it. We'll try 60. They're both about even. I don't hear anything buzzing. $70. $80. $90. Hey, I hear a clicking from the speaker. Hear that? If it's gonna work, we should hear something. Yep, it's a no-go. It's possible I got a bad tube or two. Hey.
There's a lot to get to. Again, we'll talk some NBA. There's a Bryce Harper story I find fascinating. Dan Hurley saying no.
That surprised me. Let me turn this off and configure this so I can turn the thing around and maybe adjust some trimmers over there on the other side. We got something out of it.
Yes, you did.
Let's try to adjust some of these trimmers here. You can hear the speaker in the background. Let's try up here first. It got a little louder. Now it's distorted, but it's louder.
Richard, give it up. I entrusted you with a mission of great importance, and you failed.
One station. Well, I gotta think that problem here is capacitors. Now I checked all the other capacitor boxes. This is the only one that's warm. Now this one is the audio bypass cap. That's that 0.2 of a microfarad or 0.2. We're gonna clip these wires and put on the 0.2 and see what happens. Okay, we got the 0.2 here. Let's boogie. We'll just go right up to 60. $90. $110. That's too high. I don't like that at all. It's not drawing much current though. But something's wrong here. It's not even tuning what I had before. I wasn't getting that much voltage on here. It doesn't like that at all.
You're an utter failure. You make me sick.
We'll have to investigate further. Okay, I found something here. So here's that cap here. Audio bypass, 0.02. You got one end going, well, connects to ground, but it also goes to a 1000 ohm bias resistor. Now these resistors here are the canned ohm shunt resistors. We get the 10,000, we get the 8,000, and we get the 4,700 here. But on this one, let me show you. Here's that 1000 ohm resistor. That's in one of those canned things too. Let's get the meter and measure that. Got continuity. One end goes here. Nobody's home. Let me see if I have 1000 ohm. We'll pop it in there and try it. Okay, I got a 1K at 5 watt. We'll just gator clip it on here. We'll stick that over there. Put one in there. One in there. Let's try it again. 30. 60. 90. It doesn't look as high as it was before. I think it was 400, wasn't it? $110. $319.
Things and busts.
And Chris, there's a whole lot of people out there faking it, right?
Yeah.
And easily, I got that laptop in front of me. I could come on here and fake it.
Look at that.
For just the weatherman of the sports world.
94 years.
They let you know about it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, still plenty of more sports to talk about. Hour number 3 of the Rip City Drive coming up around the corner.
Let's see what else we can get on here.
I'll just tune in on a radio signal.
Yes, he did. He sure did.
You wonder, too,
Two stations.
When I read the details of it, you thought maybe they were doing it there, like.
3.
Appropriate way to fight communism
4.
in this country is legally and locally. Take back your neighborhood, take back your community. That will eventually spread.
5.
Success! 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 Success!
It's the part that eludes so many people, and that's not just modern America. The history of the world is full of that. People getting unhappy with their current situation, unhappy with whatever it may be, whatever the government is doing to them, and instead of digging in and wanting to fix it themselves.
I am very happy. Let's play some old music on here. I'll be right back.
Why I love you like I do. I don't know why, I just do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why you just do. You never seem to want my romancing. The only time you hold me is when we're dancing. I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why, I just do.
Well, that's another one brought back to life. Pretty damn cool, huh? I believe that whoever owned this radio didn't have it long and probably bought one of those super heterodyne radios that were coming out, and this one was banished to the attic. So this poor thing had to wait till I was born, wait till I grew up, get married, have 3 kids, and grow old too, to be able to sing again. And I'm glad it was me who was able to save it. That should do it for today's episode. Hope to see you next month in part 2. I don't know if we can finish it or not, but we'll try. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned for Dickel's Corner next.
I heard Buzz got a new radio. I'm gonna go take a look at it. Buzz just got this spooky looking radio. Man, is that creepy?
Do not touch me.
What? What was that? Did that come from the radio? Oh my God! Show yourself, spirit! Boy, are you ugly!
I need your soul.
My soul? Sorry, but I'm not done with it yet.
Give me your soul, or $100.
What if I refuse?
If you refuse, I'll turn you into a ventriloquist dummy.
No, no, not that! Please, no! You don't have to do that! I'm begging you, do not do it!
Lay the money on the table, or start calling yourself Charlie McCarthy.
I'm thinking!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let me go get it. Look, Spirit, how about some Funyuns and a beer and $50?
You keep your beer and Funyuns. $100 for your soul.
Okay, here's your 100.
Very good. Now get out of my sight.
Okay. Dickel F. Lockett has left the building.
Oh, Dickel. Where'd that Dickel go? What's this? $100? Man, I could use a beer right now. Well, Dickel's Funyuns. Finders keepers, losers weepers. Thanks, Dickel.